Hello everyone, welcome to my class. Today we will solve exercise 2.2. Now see the question number 1. So first question is, find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomials and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. Clear? So first polynomial is x square minus twice x minus 8. So here in your question given, find the zeros of the polynomial. So we factorize the given polynomial. Okay, so first polynomial is x square minus twice x minus 8. So this can be written as x square minus 4x plus twice x minus 8. So if we common x, that's mean x minus 4 and plus 2 into x minus 4. So again x minus 4 common, so x minus 4 into x plus 2. There are two factors. Clear? So here the given polynomial x square minus twice x minus 8 becomes 0 when either x plus 2 equals to 0 or x minus 4 equals to 0. So that's mean implies x equal to minus 2 or x equal to 4. So here written, so zeros are minus 2 and 4 because value of x square minus twice x minus 8 is 0 when x plus 2 equals to 0, that's mean x equal to minus 2, or x minus 4 equals to 0, that's mean x equal to 4. Clear? First part complete. That's mean find the zeros of the polynomial, and in this given polynomial zeros are minus 2 and 4. Next, verification. That's mean verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. So here there are two zeros, minus 2 and 4. So zeros minus 2 and 4. So let alpha equal to minus 2 and beta equal to 4. So now alpha plus beta, so minus 2 plus 4, that's mean only plus 2. Now that's mean left hand side alpha plus beta equal to plus 2, and right hand side minus of coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. So minus of coefficient of x equal to, that's mean minus 2 divided by coefficient of x square, that's mean plus 1. So minus of minus 2 divided by plus 1, that's mean plus 2. So alpha plus beta equals to plus 2, and minus of coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square equal to again plus 2. So left hand side equal to right hand side. Clear? That's mean alpha plus beta, value of alpha plus beta equal to plus 2, and minus of coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square, this also plus 2. Clear? Okay, next alpha into beta. Clear? So here alpha equal to minus 2 and beta equal to 4. So alpha into beta equal to minus 8 equal to constant term, that's mean minus 8 divided by coefficient of x square, that's mean plus 1. So minus 8 divided by plus 1, so this equal to minus 8. So alpha into beta equal to minus 8 in left hand side, and in right hand side that's mean constant term divided by coefficient of x square, this also minus 8. So left hand side equal to right hand side, so verified. Clear? So question number Roman number 1 of question number 1 complete. Now Roman number 2, that's been given polynomial is 4s square minus 4s plus 1. Clear? So now 4s square minus 4s plus 1. So this equal to 4s square minus twice s plus 1. So twice is common, so twice is minus 1. Here minus 1 common, so twice is minus 1. So twice is minus 1 and twice is minus 1. That's been equal to twice is minus 1 whole square. So same language, so zeros are half and half because the value of 4s square minus 4s plus 1 is 0 when 4s minus 1 equal to 0, that's mean twice s minus 1 equals to 0, that's mean twice s equal to 1, so s equal to half, or twice s minus 1 equals to 0 or s equal to half. Clear? That's mean half and half are the zeros of the polynomial 4s square minus 4s plus 1. Clear? Now verification. So let again alpha equals to half and beta equals to half. Now alpha plus beta equals to half plus half, that's been 1. So value of alpha plus beta equals to 1. Now right hand side, minus of coefficient of x. So coefficient of x equal to minus 4. That's mean minus of minus 4 divided by coefficient of x square, that's mean 4. So 4 cancel, and minus 1 of minus 1, that's mean plus 1. Clear? So alpha plus beta equal to plus 1 and minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square equals to plus 1. That's mean verified. Next, alpha beta. Okay, so alpha beta, alpha equals to half, beta equals to also half. So alpha into beta equals to 1 by 4. Clear? So now constant term is 1. Constant term is 1 divided by coefficient of x square, that's mean 4. So again right hand side also 1 by 4, that's been verified. Clear? So first one is find the zeros of the polynomial and second part is verification part. Clear? So here alpha plus beta equals to 1 and this value is also 1, that's why verified. So here alpha into beta equals to 1 by 4 and value of this equal to 1 by 4, that's been verified. So Roman number 2 also complete. Next Roman number 3. Next polynomial is 6x square minus 3 minus 7x. So this is the given polynomial 6x square minus 3 minus 7x. So this can be written as 6x square minus 7x minus 3. So this equal to 6x square minus 9x plus twice x minus 3. So if we common thrice x, that's mean twice x minus 3 plus 1 common, that's mean twice x minus 3, again twice x minus 3 common, so thrice x plus 1. So that's mean when thrice x plus 1 equals to 0 or twice x minus 3 equals to 0, then the value of the given polynomial, that's means 6x square minus 3 minus 7 equals to 0. Clear? So same language. So zeros are 1 minus 1 by 3 and 3 by 2. Okay, because the value of 6x square minus 7x minus 3 is 0 when thrice x plus 1 equal to 0. So x equal to minus 1 by 3 and twice x minus 3 equals to 0. So x equal to plus 3 by 2. Next verification part. Let alpha equals to this minus 1 by 3 and beta equals to 3 by 2. So alpha plus beta equals to 7 by 6. Clear? 7 by 6 alpha plus beta equal to, and the minus of coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square. So minus here and coefficient of x, that's mean minus 7 divided by coefficient of x square, that's mean plus 6. So minus of minus 7 divided by 6, that's mean plus 7 by 6. That's mean value of alpha plus beta is 7 by 6 and minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square is also 7 by 6. So verified. Next alpha into beta. So minus 1 by 3 into 3 by 2, that's mean minus 1 by 2. Okay, minus 1 by 2, and here constant term, that's mean minus 3 divided by coefficient of x square, so 6. So that's mean minus half. Clear? Minus half. So here minus half. So this is also verified. That's mean alpha into beta equals to minus 1 by half 2, and constant term divided by coefficient of x square is also 1 minus 1 by 2. So verified. Next question number 4. Next Roman number 4. That's mean 4u square plus 8u. Clear? Now 4u square plus 8u equals to 4u common, so u plus 2. So very easy. Zeros are 0 and minus 2. So value of 4u square plus 8u is 0 when 4u equals to 0, that's mean u equals to 0, or u plus 2 equals to 0, that's mean u equal to minus 2. Very easy. Okay, next verification part. Clear? So let alpha equals to 0 and beta equal to minus 2. So alpha plus beta equal to minus 2. Okay, so value of alpha plus beta equals to minus 2. Next, coefficient minus of coefficient of u, here u divided by coefficient of u square. So minus of coefficient of u, that's mean 8, divided by coefficient of u square, that's mean 4. So that's mean minus 2. So value of this is also minus 2. Clear? That's been verified. Next, alpha into beta. Here alpha equals to 0, beta equal to minus 2. So alpha into beta equals to 0 into minus 2. That's means 0. So 0 can be written as 0 by 4. So 0 here, that's mean constant term. In this given polynomial, constant term is not present. That's why constant term is 0. Clear? So 0 divided by 4. So coefficient of u square is 4. Clear? So that's mean alpha into beta equals to 0 by 4. That's mean 0 equals to constant term equals to 0 divided by 4. That's mean coefficient of u square is 4. So verified. Clear? Next question number 5. Roman number 5. That's mean polynomial is t square minus 15. T square minus 15 equal to t square minus 15 can be written as root 15 whole square. That's mean a square minus b square form. So a minus b into a plus b. So zeros are t minus 15 equals to 0. That's mean t equal to t minus root 15 equals to 0. So t equal to root 15 and t plus root 15 equals to 0. So t equal to minus root 15. So zeros are root 15 and minus root 15 because value of t square minus 15 is 0 when this. Clear? Now verification. Let alpha equals to same language. Let alpha equals to minus root 15, beta equal to plus root 15. So alpha plus beta equals to 0. Clear? So equal to minus coefficient of t. In this given polynomial, t term is not present. That's mean coefficient of t is 0. So that's mean minus 0 divided by coefficient of t square. That's mean 1. So verified. Clear? Now alpha into beta. So minus root 15 into root 15. That's mean minus 15. So minus 15 can be written as minus 15 divided by 1. So minus 15 is a constant term. So constant term divided by 1 is a coefficient of t square. So divided by coefficient of t square. Clear? That's why verified. Number 6. Now Roman number 6 is, and the given polynomial is 3x square minus x minus 4. Okay, so at first we find the zeros of this polynomial. After that, verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. Now thrice x square minus x minus 4 equal to thrice x square minus 4x plus thrice x minus 4. Clear? So if we common x, that's mean thrice x minus 4 plus 1, that's mean thrice x minus 4. So thrice x minus 4 common, so x plus 1. So zeros are 4 by 3. Zeros are 4 by 3 and minus 1 because value of thrice x square minus x minus 4 is 0 when thrice x minus 4 equals to 0. That's mean x equal to 4 by 3 or x plus 1 equals to 0. So x equal to minus 1. Clear? So here minus 1 and 4 by 3 are the zeros of the given polynomial thrice x square minus x minus 4. Next, verification part. So here let alpha equals to 4 by 3 and beta equals to minus 1. So alpha plus beta equals to 1 by 3. Okay, so 1 by 3 can be written as minus of minus 1 divided by 3. Now minus 1 is a coefficient of x. Okay, coefficient of x divided by 3, and 3 is a coefficient of x square. Clear? So alpha plus beta equal to 1 by 3, and this can be written as minus of minus 1 by 3. Minus 1 is a coefficient of x, okay, and 3 is a coefficient of x square. Or you can prove in this form: left hand side, that's in alpha plus beta equal to 1 by 3, and right hand side, that's in minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square is also 1 by 3. So verified. Clear? Next, alpha into beta. Alpha equals to 4 by 3, beta equals to minus 1. So minus 4 by 3. Okay. Now constant term is minus 4, and 3 is a coefficient of x square. That's been constant term divided by coefficient of x square. So verified. Clear? Now question number 6 also complete. I think after seeing this video, all of you can easily find the zeros of a polynomial, and you can easily establish the verification part also. It's very easy. Now we start question number 2. But before starting question number 2, I want to discuss one thing. In previous problem, we find the zeros of the polynomial, and we established the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. But here we find the polynomial. Suppose sum of the zeros are given. Okay, so alpha plus beta equals to 1 by 4. Clear? So let alpha and beta be the zeros of a polynomial, and given alpha plus beta equals to 1 by 4, that's means sum of the zeros are given, and alpha into beta equal to minus 1. That's means product of the zeros is also given. Now we find the polynomial whose sum of the zeros are 1 by 4 and is 1 by 4, and product of the zeros is minus 1. Clear? In previous problem we find the zeros of the polynomial. After that we established the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. But here we find a polynomial whose sum of the zeros is 1 by 4 and product of the zeros is minus 1 is given. Clear? Now when alpha plus beta equal to minus 1 by 4, that's in sum of the zeros equal to 1 by 4 is given, and product of the zeros equal to minus 1 is also given. Now we know this formula, then the given polynomial, okay, then the polynomial is, formula is k into x square minus alpha plus beta into x. Clear? Plus alpha into beta, where k is a constant. We know this formula. Okay, we know this formula. Clear? Already written in previous video. Clear? K into x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta, where k is constant. Now equal to k into x square, alpha plus beta equal to 1 by 4, that's been 1 by 4 into x, and alpha beta equal to minus 1, that's been minus 1. So equal to k into, so if we LCM 4, that's been 4x square minus x minus 4 divided by 4. Okay, clear? After that, after this step, here we take k equals to 4. Okay, up to this clear? Okay, now we take k equals to 4. Now if we take k equals to 4, that's mean 4 into equal to 4 into 4x square minus x minus 4 divided by 4. Clear? So 4 cancel, so that's mean equal to 4x square minus x minus 4. So this is the required polynomial whose sum of the zeros is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 and product of the zeros is -1. Clear? That's mean if in denominator any constant term present, clear, no need to write the constant term, we just neglect the constant term. If in denominator 5 is present, then we choose the value of k is 5. If 7 is present, then we choose the values of k is 7. Okay, that's mean k is any constant. Clear? Now question is why we neglect the constant term which is present in the denominator. Okay, why we neglect this constant term? Now see, if we take the previous one, that's mean 4x square minus x minus 4 divided by 4. This is the given polynomial. After that we neglect the 4. Okay, so let p of x equal to this. Now if we find the zeros of this polynomial, then definitely p of x equal to 0. So that's mean 4x square minus x minus 4 divided by 4 equals to 0. So implies 4x square minus x minus 4 equal to 0 into 4, so equal to 0. So that's mean 4x square minus x minus 4 equal to 0. So that's why we neglect the this constant term which is present in the denominator. Clear? Clear? I think we have no problem. Okay, now if you write in this form, that's means simply alpha plus beta equals to 1 by 4 or alpha beta equal to -1. So simply you can write the required polynomial is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. That's mean x square minus 1 by 4 into x minus 1. Clear? So this equal to x square minus 4x minus 4. Clear? Sorry, 4x square after LCM 4, so that's mean 4x square minus x minus 4. You can write in this way. So simply just neglect the 4 which is present in the denominator. Clear? So alpha plus beta equal to this, alpha beta equal to -1. So simply you can write in this form. So you can direct the write the 4x square minus x minus 4 after this step. Clear? Now see the question number 2. So first question is question number 2 is find a quadratic polynomial each with the given numbers as the sum and product of the zeros respectively. So first one is sum, second one is product. So same, so here alpha plus beta equal to 1 by 4 and alpha beta equal to -1. So required polynomial is given by x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So x square minus alpha plus beta equal to 1 by 4 into x plus alpha beta equal to -1, so -1. So x square minus 1 by 4 into x minus 1. So you can direct write this, that's in 4x square minus x minus 4. Clear? So that's in Roman number 1 complete. Next Roman number 2, that's been here alpha plus beta equal to √2 and alpha beta equals to 1 by 3. Clear? Next, so here alpha plus beta equals to √2. Clear? And alpha beta equals to 1 by 3. So the required polynomial is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So x square minus, that's mean √2 into x plus alpha beta equal to 1 by 3. So you can write x square minus 3 root 2x plus 1. That's mean no need to write this divided by 3. Direct you can write thrice x square minus 3 root 2x plus 1. Clear? Next question number 3, Roman number 3. So where alpha plus beta equals to 0 given and alpha beta equals to root 5. Clear? So alpha plus beta equals to 0 and alpha beta equals to root 5. So the required polynomial is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So x square minus 0, this is into, okay, 0 into x plus root 5. So x square plus root 5, which is the required polynomial. Okay, next question number, that's been Roman number 4 of question number 2. So question Roman number 4 is alpha plus beta equal to 1 and alpha beta is also 1. So here alpha plus beta equals to 1, alpha beta equals to 1. So x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta, so x square minus x plus 1. You just remember this formula, that's mean x square minus sum of the zeros, that's been alpha plus beta into x plus product of the zeros, that's been alpha into beta. Okay, so question number 4 so complete. Next question number 5. Number 5 is alpha plus beta, that means sum of the zeros equal to minus 1 by 4 and product of the zeros equals to 1 by 4. So here alpha plus beta equal to minus 1 by 4 and alpha beta equal to 1 by 4. So x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. So x square minus of minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. Okay, so this equal to 4x square plus x plus 1. So 0 by, this is printing mistake. Okay, so this is the required polynomial. So that's mean 4x square plus x plus 1 is the required polynomial whose sum of the zeros is minus 1 by 4 and product of the zeros is 1 by 4. Clear? Now question number 6. So here alpha plus beta equals to 4 and alpha beta equals to 1. So the required polynomial is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So, okay, so x square minus 4x plus 1, which is the required polynomial. Okay, everything is clear? So okay student, exercise 2.2 complete. I think this class was helpful to you and you have understood the things. Okay student, thank you, bye.